Wan Good Morning, I hope that you're all well, and welcome back to the channel. Now today I'm back again on TikTok, like I swear I'm a bloody addict at this point. But the TikToker we're going to have a look at today is one that I've already done a video on, and that is the one and only top shagger Ian Moore. Now on the last video that I did on him, I mostly just went over his content and more so how cancerous it is. I mean, if you haven't seen that video, you should definitely check it out. But on today's video, we're going to be having a look at more so Ian Moore as a person, and I suppose how strange he is and some of his fuck-ups. Now, I know some of this stuff is fairly old at this point, but it's fucking hilarious, so it's going in the video. But anyways, the first questionable thing that we're going to be having a look at about Ian Moore today is him being a little bit racist. Like, I mean, what's a 34-odd-year-old bloke without a bit of racism in his system? Like, I mean, I'm sure he's one of the leading figures of the EDL. But what could this man have done to be so racist, like? Like, I mean, Big Ian, he wouldn't hurt a fly. Probably more down to the fact that if he did try and kill a fly, it'd probably send him into a bloody cardiac arrest. But so anyways, what did Ian Moore do? Essentially, he just sung Gooba, which obviously does involve the N-word, so I mean, like, Ian, how did you think this was a good idea?
I tell a nigger, don't diet ride, don't black ride, look to the double, thick thighs, twin sisters.
Now, I think it has to be said that this is a bloody work of art. Like, I mean, he hits every note to absolute perfection. And I mean, just the rhythm of it, it's just so good that it could bring tears to a fully grown man's eyes.
Drop it down and wobble up, mommy boot it up, shut down, 'cause my money up, slide in the Bentley truck. The RAF trucker, your bestie is a dirt sucker, a big dubber.
I'm honestly just loving the fact that he just doesn't know any of the words.
Asylum killer, you big hater, you nothing but a fucking hater. Cloud chaser, now we catch him at the chicken spot. Up a couple hard, pop the rock hard, giddy pop.
Right, so I think that's enough of that. Like, I mean, Ian, you're wasting your time on Instagram DMs. Like, I mean, you should be winning X Factors left, right and centre. But let's see how he's gonna respond to being called a racist.
Listen here, Solma, I've sought advice from a police officer, and he said to me it's not an offence to sing the Gooba song.
That alone is a statement, that's fair enough, like, leave it there, no more needs to be said.
Nigga, 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 black cunt, black cunt, black cunt, black cunt, black cunt, fuck you.
Now, I mean, if you don't know who that is Steve Harrison. Just a quick little description of him. He's Ian's bitch boy. Like, I mean, you will find him without fail in every single one of Ian's comment sections on his videos, just spamming the king emoji. Like, Steve, will you just suck him off already?
But I sung the song, that was it.
I just love the fact that even Ian's taken aback from that at this point. Like, I mean, how did Steve even think that, that was an okay thing to say? Like, I mean, this really is just a case of Dumb and Fucking Dumber right here.
I didn't say any of the other words.
I mean, Ian lad, I think we heard you loud and clear saying some of the other words.
So...
I just love how he doesn't have anything else to say, like, he just knows himself that he's fucked up. So, I mean, is Ian Moore a racist? It's arguable. But, I think there's no debate about it. Fucking Steve Harrison could do well with a fucking slap across the face. Right, so anyway, the next thing that Ian is being, like, accused of, I suppose, is being a nonce. Like a full-on kiddie fiddler. Essentially, he was sending DMs to someone who was, like, 15, claiming to be 19, or something along those lines. But yeah, here's some of those DMs.
I'm just having a quick wank, Kieran. Then I'll be going live again.
Imagine just watching one of Ian's lives, just being none the wiser that 20 minutes earlier, he was having a wank to some 15-year-old. Now, I don't actually know if the guy is 15 or not, but like, if I was to guess if he was 15 or 19, I'd say he's probably 15 just taking the piss out of Ian.
Why won't you show me? Ian, come and sit on my face. I want you to be the first guy that I've rimmed.
Like, Jesus Christ, things really went downhill very quickly. Like, where's the bleach so I can pour it into my ears?
Never done it before. But yeah, I want you to be my first. I want to stick my tongue right up your ass.
Right, let's just say that this Kian G is actually 19. These are still really fucking weird DMs to be sending people to someone you've literally never even met.
Lick you out, hear you moaning. Yeah, I'd love that.
Ian, can you not just, like, shag Steve Harrison instead? Like, I mean, I'm sure he'd be well ready to fulfill your requests, just based off your comment sections and him sucking you off in them. Like, it honestly sounds like a match made in heaven.
My dick is so wet. I'll push my tongue right up there and hit your G-spot.
I mean, like, again, Ian, even if he is 19, there's still a bloody 15-year age difference between you two. Like, for Christ's sake, Ian, you're nearly double his age.
What are you doing? I'm waiting for you. Fucking wanking my dick here for you.
I honestly think I'd rather drink a bloody gallon of motor oil than have Ian Moore wanking his dick waiting for me. Like, can you imagine Essex Gay Lad 34, yes that is his Instagram, sending these bloody messages to you? Like, I think I'd honestly be off to find the nearest cliff. But anyways, you know, let's see how he tries to dig himself out of this hole.
Right guys, so I'm doing this message because this is getting out of fucking control now. There's hate everywhere for something I've not even done.
I mean, Ian, you can't really sit there and say that you haven't done anything, because, I mean, you have. People are just more so kicking off about the fact that you have sent those messages to what could very well be a 15-year-old.
The guy was 19. I don't know how many fucking times I have to say to you, 19.
Well, I mean, Ian, you saying that he's 19 doesn't really prove anything. Like, I could say that I'm a proper hench individual who's also a millionaire. Like, that doesn't just mean that I'm not living in my cardboard box on the side of the road anymore. I mean, one of Ian's videos is him saying that the keen bloke sent him a picture of his passport saying that he's 19. I mean, I can't find the video because of all the bloody videos he posts every day. Like, I think I'd contract a tumour trying to find it. But, you know, if he's so confident that he's been sent a picture of the passport, you know, like, why doesn't he just make a video, you know, showing it to everyone? You know, probably because he wasn't sent it, maybe?
So get the shit off the fucking internet. Stop pissing about. The police haven't been informed, so they'll be looking for you.
And so now he's just straight up threatening people. You know, this really is a mastermind at work here. You know, like, I don't see how that could backfire on you at all.
So I suggest you do that. I can look you straight in the face and tell you I am not any of that stuff that's being said. Now this is well out of order. It's affecting my family and everything now. Now get it off the sites.
Well, you know, like, Ian, you know, fair enough if it is affecting your family. But, you know, like, how? Like, you literally don't post any videos with your family or anything. So, well, Ian's decided to get proof from Kean himself. So, you know, I don't see how this could go wrong.
This is for everyone. I just want to say I'm 19 and Ian Moore is not a nonce. So stop calling him that. This is for...
Do you mind speaking up a bit, lad? You know, I can't really hear you. I don't really like making assumptions, but I'm going to. Like, I mean, for one, why is my man bloody whispering? Like, it just fully makes it sound like Ian's just got him in the cupboard. Like, I'd love to know what kind of hush money that Kean is being paid, because, you know, I bloody well want in. But, you know, Ian just thought this point was so valid, he felt the need to bloody well duet it. Because, you know, Ian, you know, that just really makes the point that much more solid. I mean, like, Ian, I'd say the only way of getting yourself out the situation is just showing a passport or something. But, like, I don't think he can, because either one, he doesn't have it, or two, there's a big old 2005 written there. So, I mean, is Ian Moore a nonce? I mean, take from that what you will. Right, so I was going to do a bit on the beef between Ian and Ginty, who's another TikToker. But to be honest, it just really confuses me. I think what happened was they met each other at, like, a meet and greet. You know, proper smart thing to do during a pandemic. But then, for some reason, they were beefing, and then they're friends again. I mean, they even did a video making up, and Ian's just looking like a mafia boss.
We've squashed the beef, we're just met in it, so leave it now. We've squashed it, we've met, we spoke about it. I want to make that video responding to what he said about me, clearing up the rumours that aren't true, and just leave it, man, just leave it. That's it, done.
Yeah, so like Ginty said, we've met.
But now all of a sudden they're bloody beefing again, so I don't even know. You know, like, my best guess would be that this is all for attention, but I don't really know. But I mean, Ginty has done videos on it, so you should probably watch them for a better opinion. But I suppose that's the end of the video there, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, if you could drop a like and subscribe, that'd be class. And with that said, we'll see you in the next video. Cheers, lads.